Greetings and salutations, internet friends, and welcome back to another episode of the First Time Film Club. My name is Emily, your titular first timer. This is Matthew, my husband, Cinema Sherpa, and viewer submitted title, Connoisseur of Cinematic Curiosities.
Like it.
Indubitably. That one,
yes.
Yes. That one was submitted by I Hate Your Hero, fancy name. You too can submit titles for Matthew by dropping them in the comments below. And of course, the most important person, Pippin. He's our cat, he's orange, and he's lovely. He also likes naps. Sometimes he naps up here, sometimes he naps literally anywhere else. So if he disappears, that's where he went. For those of you joining us for the first time, hi, how are you? What we're doing here is watching our way through a super long list of movies that typically I've never seen before, but that Matthew has. However, this is one of those movies that neither of us have seen before, I believe. Correct. It is one of our Patreon poll winners. Matthew, what are we watching today?
Today we are watching the 2022 action-adventure The Batman, and I'm kind of excited about this one. I've been wanting to see it. It's been on my list for a minute, so glad we're finally getting to see it. But as per usual, I give you the year, genre, and title. You go in whatever you already know about the movie, then we watch it and review it, but we're both doing that today, so what do you know about this particular Batman movie?
I know it's got Robert Pattinson in it, and I think the Scarecrow, or maybe the Riddler, or maybe both. I honestly don't know. I actively didn't look into. Well, somebody's had it out. He said, well, Batman. I'm more of a Superman fan. No, I don't think he is. Anyways, yeah, I don't really know a lot about this. I just know it's the Batman, and we're gonna watch it.
Yeah. Same. The only other thing I know about it is directed by Matt Reeves, who did the Planet of the Apes, the newer trilogy movies.
Haven't seen those.
Well, we'll get to them at some point. Anyway, the only other thing for first-time viewers is you may see me with my phone in my hand at some point during the movie. That's because I'm taking notes on things to talk about afterwards. And with that being said, I'm ready to watch The Batman.
The renewal program is broken. We have a masked vigilante running the streets.
The Salvatore Maroni case was the biggest drug bust in city history. Okay, and I will not rest.
Oh, no. That is creepy.
Ah! Oh my, what the hell is that?
Hammer, hatchet. I think your scream startled me more than the actual.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Not really sure what that is.
It's terrible.
Murder weapon.
Murder weapon. Ah, yes.
Hidden in the chaos is the element, and I'm there too. I can't be everywhere, because they don't know where I am.
Well, put on your makeup.
When that light hits the sky, it's not just a call, it's a warning to them.
I'm liking the setup already.
Whoa! Damn!
You can't be everywhere. They just need to think you can be everywhere.
I'm already like, this theme is so yes. It's just so yes.
Although it's very like ominous.
Yeah.
Like it's not heroic like it's.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Damn!
I'm vengeance.
Yeah, remember that part from the trailer? That's awesome.
Please don't hurt me.
Oh no, it's okay. He's a good guy. Well, he's the better of the bad guys.
I think this is a year one-esque type Batman. Maybe people don't understand that he's a good guy yet.
He got hit a lot of times. All this blood is from his head? No, most of it's from his hand. Thumb was severed.
I don't like it.
Killer may have come through the skylight.
Your secret friend. Who? Having a clue?
Owls.
Is that the Court of Owls?
I don't know if it is. I'm just making assumptions.
Like, it's a bold assumptions.
Yeah,
Kid found him.
kid found him.
Damn. Ugh.
Well, now it's really personal.
Cool. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
That's cool. Makes sense to me now.
Remains the biggest drug bust in GCPD history.
I assume you heard about this.
Forgot he was in this. Never would have cast him as this, but I'm here for it.
Our accounting friends at Wayne Enterprises are coming for breakfast. If this continues, it won't be long before you've nothing left.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about your family's legacy.
What I'm doing is my family's legacy.
Mm.
You're not my father.
Oh.
I'm well aware.
Oh. Emo Batman, stop. What am I kidding? Batman is always emo.
That's the thing. I don't think he's Batman yet.
Fair enough.
What are you doing?
Just reminiscing about my days in the circus.
Hmm?
Use only the letters when he lies still and leave the rest
Like, yeah, I understand, but I don't see how that's gonna...
Well, if it's an image.
Oh.
Hmm.
What are we looking for?
USB port.
Mm-mm.
Thumb.
Drive.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
It's real messed up, but it is kind of funny.
Try this.
I don't want to.
You want me to stick a thumb drive with an actual thumb attached to it in my computer?
That's hilarious.
I love the sound design for his costume.
What's the problem? Says he wants to see the penguin.
Yeah, how did you think that was gonna go, boys? Where to begin? Somebody said, "What is your problem?" Man,
He's got a lot.
oh, this is cool. I want to go here.
Whoa! Take it easy, sweetheart.
There he is.
Oh, hello.
I want to know who she is and what she has to do with this murder.
Who's Maida?
The mayor's.
The man? Oh shit, it is. Look at that.
Woo!
I'm glad it panned back over. I was trying to see what was on that pegboard.
Like grappling hooks and stuff.
Catwoman's tools.
You know, Catwoman shit.
You're pretty good at that.
Woo! Mm. Mm.
I didn't kill anybody. I'm here for my friend. Ani!
Hello, people of Gotham. This is the Riddler speaking.
What the hell? Oh, no, 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 no.
You're gonna help me on this.
Oh, kitties.
You got a lot of cats.
An astute observation.
World's greatest detective.
I don't get it. Why would Pete get involved in something like this? After everything we did to take down the Maronis, we busted their entire operation, then he caves to some low-life dealer.
Maybe he's not who you thought.
Yeah.
Follow the maze until you find the rat. Bring him into the light, and you'll find where I'm at.
The hell is that?
Well, that's a riddle.
Don't look away. I need time to make IDs.
Great.
Hmm.
I'm Gil.
Hey, aren't you the DA?
I mean, this Riddler, he knows so much.
He doesn't know shit,
What
man.
are you talking about? Yeah, he does. What about that rat?
Okay, I don't want to hear this. This is the kind of pillow talk that got that Russian girl disappeared.
Oh.
Keep your voice down. What, you got a death wish?
Hey, what's the problem, ladies?
Been a long time since I've seen you down here. Don't be a stranger.
That is John Turturro.
Who is that?
The Jesus.
Oh. Well, nobody fucks with him.
Always check your back seats.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh, this freaks me out.
Yeah.
I don't... this is like if Batman and...
Saw.
Yeah.
I like that they're blurring it out.
Yeah.
I've taken the liberty of doing a little work on this latest site. I'm fairly certain this translates to "You are El Rata Elada."
Rat with wings?
It's slang for pigeon. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, Stoolie.
Where are your cufflinks? You can't go out like that.
Alfred, I don't want your cufflinks.
Well, too bad.
Where would you be without
You
it?
have to keep up appearances. You're still a Wayne.
Oh.
What about you? You're Wayne?
Your father gave them to me.
Oh.
You watch how you talk to Alfred.
Yeah.
Oz, you know Bruce Wayne? His father saved my life. You don't think that meant something he did then?
It means you took the Hippocratic Oath.
Hippocratic Oath. That's good.
I like John Turturro.
Oh, yeah. Trying to think, like, I don't believe I've seen him anything that I don't like him in, you know?
Bella Real. I'm running for mayor. I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
Wow. Uh-oh. Oh!
Christ, it's Coulson.
There's a bomb around his neck!
Clear this place out now!
Yeah, y'all should have been done that. You're terrible cops!
But then, still assessing the situation.
Assess my ass! Get these people out of there! A car just drove through the building.
I'm just an instrument here to unmask the truth.
Unmask.
Say hello to my followers. We're live. They're here to watch our little trial.
Wow.
3 riddles in 2 minutes. It can be cruel, poetic, or blind, but when it's denied, it's violence.
Justice.
Justice.
Riddle number 2. If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
Bribes.
How much? 10 grand? 10 G's a month. I get a monthly payment just not to prosecute certain cases.
What cases?
He didn't ask me that. Come on.
The informant you all protect from the Salvatore Moroni case. What's his name?
20 seconds.
No, so much bigger than you could ever imagine. It's the whole system.
Shit,
Who cares? I want to see his face.
What are we doing here? Let's just take it out.
Oh, Jesus.
You two now?
Let me handle this, Chief. We gotta get you out of here.
The mustache with the broken nose. He's one of the guys that got into it with at the Iceberg Lounge.
Kinsey moonlights for the penguin.
All right, moonlights as a cop.
Oh, damn.
Good line.
Really? Just gonna open fire. All right. Whoa. Okay, I really appreciate that, actually. Oh? I really appreciate that there was fear. Bullshit! Okay, we popping off now. All right, Batman. Ooh. Oh, God! Yeah, I don't know how you thought that was gonna go. I'm shocked you're alive. Your head should be back there on that bus.
He's not doing great.
Yeah, you're correct.
He's had a doozy of a day.
In the past 15 minutes?
Could have at least pulled that punch, man.
I did.
Oh.
You think Penguin's a rat?
His club caters to the mob. Moroni practically lived there. What about the Riddler he's gonna kill again?
It's all connected. We want to find Riddler. We gotta find that rat.
I really appreciate that this is like much more detective work, right, than superhero. I'm sorry, is Gotham supposed to be in the Pacific Northwest? It is always raining.
I'm pretty sure it hasn't really stopped raining.
Yeah.
I'd like to live there.
He do love the rain.
Dangerous crowd you're stealing from.
Jesus.
You know, it's not easy to sneak up on a cat.
Mm-mm.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, that boy. But, those assholes are coming back.
Oh, damn. That was... I was not expecting that.
You think you can come after my money, huh?
Oh, shit. Oh!
That's awesome.
Bitch.
Kenzie, get the money!
We gotta go. Oof.
Oh my god.
Love the sound design on that car.
Yeah. Like all the sound design. Like,
oof.
I hope this thing won some awards on sound design, honestly.
Oh, these shots are awesome too.
Oh no.
Yes.
Shit. Like, that's practical. Like, that whole thing, I'm pretty sure. Minus some of the fire.
God, that shot of the Batmobile flying out of the flames. That shot.
Ah, this is cool as shit. Peekaboo.
I got you.
What the hell is this? Good cop, batshit cop?
Are you El Rata Alada?
El Rata Alada?
Yeah, rat with wings, a stool pigeon. That's not you.
It's like the worst Spanish I ever heard. It's La Rata. Jesus, look at you two. World's greatest detectives.
El Rata.
Maybe he isn't as smart.
Ah, shit.
I grew up from a seed, tough as a weed, but in a mansion, in a slum. I'll never know where I come from. Do you know what I am? Any idea?
An orphan?
An orphan.
He's an orphan.
Are we just really good at this?
No, I think it's just super obvious.
No, we're really good at this.
You guys realize I'm still here, right?
You
gonna tie me?
Probably not. They did the shuffle. He's a penguin.
He waddles.
It scared me a little bit, but it's okay.
That's funny.
No guns.
Yeah, man, that's your thing.
Love that.
Get money
Oh.
from people and projects, planting seeds and renewing Gotham's promise.
Shall be visited upon the sun.
His next victim is Bruce Wayne.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do anything to Alfred. Get rid of it, Alfred. Ooh, I like that.
Listen to me! Something terrible is gonna happen!
I'm afraid it already has, sir.
No.
About an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
Still alive.
Ooh.
There's only one mystery I can't solve. Why does he have his shirt off during all this?
Real question is, why has he had his shirt on at all?
Oh, okay.
Boom.
You know, fair enough.
Got him.
and I'm gonna make him pay. You gonna help me? I thought you were vengeance.
Your friend got involved with the wrong people.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means your choices have consequences.
You know, whoever the hell you are, you obviously grew up rich.
I want to know why a guy like Falcone would owe you anything.
Because he's my father!
Oh.
Will you help me? Come on, vengeance.
Just don't make any moves without me, understand? It's no more dangerous than you know.
Well, she gonna die.
Nah.
I want to see Carmine Falcone.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
What do you want to know here, kid?
Did you kill him? For my father?
Your father wanted me to handle it, so I did. After what happened with that reporter, Maroney was worried. He would have done anything to keep him from becoming mayor.
Salvatore Maroney got my father killed.
Do I know it for a fact? I'm just saying it sure looked that way to me.
But when Falcone told him what he'd done, your father was distraught. He was going to the police. They would confess everything. That night, your father and your mother were killed.
So you tell me who did it.
It was my job to protect them. I could see the fear in your eyes. I didn't know how to help. I could teach you how to fight, but you needed a father. And all you had was me.
I never thought I'd feel fear like that again. I thought I'd mastered all that.
Not when you got people to lose.
Yep.
I found him!
I see that.
I see that.
She left a message the night they took her. She called.
He told you about that, huh?
Falcone is the rat. Falcone works for you guys.
No. We work for him.
Let's go kill that son of a bitch.
Not that way.
There is no other way. He owns the city.
Cross that line. You'll become just like him. Don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey.
Got
I
nine
got
of them.
9 of them.
Yep. Did you write for this?
No, again, it's super obvious.
Mr. Falcone.
Vinny! Didn't I tell you?
Sorry, Mr. Falcone. I really think you're gonna want to see this.
I'll make the deal with you.
Hey, Dad.
What?
I'm Maria Kyle's kid.
Just put down the gun, honey.
This is for my mother.
The like off key.
Ooh.
This is crazy. Oh,
That was a cool shot. There's the scars.
Oh, so you're a big man now, huh?
Maybe I am.
Because to me, you're always just a gimp in an empty suit.
I'll spray paint your ass!
Mm.
I ain't shooting! I ain't shooting!
Bring him into the light.
Mm.
Yeah! The shots came from up there!
I love the kind of blend of sort of Tim Burton-esque Batman theme that with the eerie strings.
She said he went into the corner. Diana. The guy said by himself at the counter right now.
Police! Hands up!
I don't even know who this actor is.
Oh, you do. Well, you might not, actually. It's Paul Dano.
I just ordered a slice of pumpkin pie.
Wait a minute. Little Miss Sunshine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no! Oh, no. He plays this too well.
Yeah. Paul Dano's great. He's always a win.
Edward Nashton works at KTMJ. He's a forensic accountant.
Accountant.
Hey, Lieutenant, you really okay with this? What about chain of evidence?
He's wearing gloves.
Some kind of pry tool?
With a chisel.
It's a murder weapon. Killed Mitchell with it. This isn't over.
Oh man, he's been posting all kinds of shit online. He's got like 500 followers. Real fringe types.
Truth unmasked. I think I'm his last target.
So creepy.
I've been invisible my whole life. I guess I won't be anymore, will I? They'll remember both of us.
Oh boy.
Bruce Wayne. He's the only one we didn't get.
He doesn't know. He thinks that he's been working with Batman.
I say he's the only one we didn't get.
Oh boy.
You showed me all it takes is fear and a little focused violence. You're pathetic psychopath. You're gonna die alone. No, a nobody.
We were gonna be safe here. We could watch the whole thing together.
Watch what? You mean you didn't figure it out? Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you were.
Oh.
What have you done?
Don't care for it.
Love it.
Hey man, I don't think that you should be touching that. Boy, this guy's a real nut job, huh?
You have no idea.
Killing Mitchell with a friggin' carpet tool. Oh, my uncle's he's an installer. Oh, it's a tucker.
Pops it under the...
I love how the theme is picking up tempo.
What are you doing?
Oh dear.
Oh, I like that.
That's...
Ave Maria, like a minor key.
Jesus!
Hey guys.
Shit.
Thanks for all the comments, and a special thanks to everyone for the tips on detonators.
I've parked 7 vans all along the city's seawall. And on the big night...
Oh,
and
dear.
it has been raining non-stop. There's a lot of water coming.
Celebrations will turn to panic as the venue becomes the city's shelter of last resort. And that's where all of you come in.
Oh god. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not this.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I don't know yet.
All right, I'll go calm down the crowd so we can get everyone in.
It's not safe for you here. We need to get you out, Miss Real.
Everyone, if I could just get you out.
Sorry, was that supposed to be helpful? Let's rain glass down on all of the civilians.
Rather glass than bullets.
You know what? Touche. Jesus.
No capes.
No capes.
And that's why.
Oh, Lord, I forgot that there was water. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
You may not shoot him,
Batman
but...
doesn't use guns.
Well, he doesn't shoot them. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Rude.
That's still got to sting a good bit.
Come on, you heavy ass bat man.
It's okay. It's done now. It's done.
Shit. Yeah. Oh, what's this now?
I'm assuming adrenaline.
Oh my god. Again.
Brutal.
The sound design. This is an auditory masterpiece.
Who the hell are you?
There's some dude.
Nobody.
I'm vengeance.
Oof.
well is supposed to be a safe spot for a hurricane, they said.
Well, that's not going to be good.
Is this where Batman becomes a helper of the people?
This is where he becomes Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman.
That's cool. Very cool.
That's an awesome shot. There's a lot of great shots in this
Yeah.
movie. You're big on the sound design. I'm pretty big on the cinematography.
I mean, the cinematography is great.
I'm starting to see now. I have had an effect here, but not the one I intended. Vengeance won't change the past. I have to become more. People need hope, to know someone's out there for them.
Oh.
Isn't that just terrible?
Mm.
What is it they say? One day you're on top, the next
Is that Jake Gyllenhaal?
you're a clown.
I don't know.
Who are you? Well, that's the question. Riddle me this. The less of them you have, the more one is worth.
Days? I think my answer is correct also.
You're leaving.
Jesus.
Where will you go?
I don't know. Upstate, Bloodhaven, maybe.
Nightwing.
Why don't you come with me? The bat and the cat.
Hmm.
Who am I kidding? You're already spoken for.
And one go one way and one go the other. Yeah.
So, that was The Batman.
Yeah.
Your overall thoughts?
I'll go ahead and say it. That one was long, and y'all. That was a 3-hour movie.
I think that's a case of... Because we watched longer movies before, like Saving Private Ryan, Green Mile stuff, but they didn't feel as long because I think you were very much more invested in the story. I think this...
There's a lot more action. There was a lot more, this is very much like a kind of think about it movie, right? Like, you're setting up a lot of things. It's a bit of a slow burn in the beginning because you're setting the tone. You're establishing the world. I understand all of that.
And it's a crime mystery. So there's clues dropped in so it's very slowly putting all the puzzle pieces together.
I fully understand it. It's just, for me, as a viewer, I get a little lost in that sometimes because my preferred viewing experience is action,
Gotcha.
And while I thoroughly appreciated the setup and everything, for me personally, it took a little long. All that to say, this is a great movie. I'll go ahead and say it. My favorite thing was the auditory aspect of this film, like between between the score, the sound design.
Score was great. Sound designer, there was a lot, especially the Batmobile.
Mhm.
I loved the sound of the Batmobile.
I mean, I loved his movement sounds, like just the creaking of the armor, like the kind of like slide of the leather and everything. Like, it was just very visceral in an auditory sense.
In the very beginning, when he's talking about I can't be everywhere at once, but basically they just need to think I'm everywhere at once. They need to have that fear, and they're all like looking at the shadows, like, oh, he could be there. But that first victim from the gang coming off the train, whenever the sound cuts out and it's just a dark hallway and you just hear his footsteps coming, like very slow, very ominous.
Yeah. That was it for me.
And then to just a brutal beatdown.
Just woof magoof. You said, for you it's the cinematography, and there were so many really powerful moments.
A lot of beautiful shots in this movie.
Like some really interesting creative takes on things that you've seen before, kind of, but just executed really, really well. The car flip, the inverted camera there.
Go ahead. Sorry. You said things you've seen before, but done kind of differently. That made me think of something else, and I'll get to that in a second. But we're talking about just.
Like, well, the scene in the hallway where it's being lit by
the muzzle flash.
Muzzle flash. I mean, that I've seen that before, but this sustained muzzle flash where you can see him approaching while he's getting lit up. I was just so well done. It's so well done. Yes.
Yeah, the shot where he goes to the top of the police department and jumps off. That camera shot, pretty much the entire car chase scene between him and the Penguin. The camera shots that were stuck on the outside of the car.
Yep.
Oh,
over the shoulder with the Penguin following the Penguin, like that was cool.
Yes. And once he finally flipped the Penguin's car, just that whole shot I loved.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it in the trailers, so it's one of those I wish I hadn't seen until then.
Yeah.
But what you were talking about, things you've seen before, but kind of done a different way. Like this, even though it starts off and he's already Batman, and they say he's been a masked vigilante, he's been running around for the past couple of years. Like, this is still very much an origin story to me, because he wasn't the Batman until the very end of the movie.
Yeah.
So it was still an origin story without being like the normal origin story you've seen before about Thomas and Martha Wayne dying and him becoming Batman.
And I like that kind of right there at the beginning, you see how much his kind of vigilante state has had such an impact on everything else. Like, the accountants are coming in and everything. I assume that means all of the things that he's been investing in for, like, his suit and the cape. That's how I read it anyways. Y'all tell me if I'm just missed something entirely, that basically he's kind of like screwing over the money aspect of the Wayne Enterprise to fuel his Batman vengeance situation.
Yeah, actually, that's another aspect of it I actually really liked about this one, is that the Bruce Wayne side was pretty much non-existent.
Yeah,
he was completely consumed with being vengeance and striking back at criminals and trying to affect this change, which it wasn't until the end where basically when the Riddler reveals that he thinks they've been working together this whole time. So, he's like, we're on the same page, and it wasn't until then he realized that he wasn't affecting the change that he thought he was.
Yeah.
And especially when one of the Riddler's goons at the end, the one he was beating give me a whole movie of that, by the way. So yeah, I really enjoyed that aspect of it, that Bruce Wayne really wasn't like a part of it hardly at all, which I'm assuming now that he is taking up he's actually the
doing
Batman
more.
And what the mayoral candidate Rial said to him, like, you could be doing more. From what I could tell, you haven't done anything. So I'm assuming they get a sequel. If this goes to a sequel,
Bruce Wayne steps
Wayne, it'll be more of a
Yeah, I hope that's the case. Yeah. I will say one thing that I wasn't like, I mean, it didn't hurt the movie. It was just kind of like, meh. Didn't love like the Batman Catwoman kind of, like, I know, shocking. Emily didn't like the romance aspect. It just seemed like I forgot about them as a potential couple.
And maybe, you know what? I'm in agreement with you on this, because I don't know, it just felt kind of like I didn't really ever feel like they connected on that level to get to that point. So maybe I missed something. Maybe I'm just, too smooth-brained.
I that's kind of my overall take. It was like, I totally got them working together. Other than the fact that they're both really hot, and, having two hot people together is always great. Like, I don't see them as anything other than, like, platonic ass-kicking partners.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like, meh.
Felt a little forced.
A little forced. Didn't ruin the movie by any means, but I was just like, okay, well, all right. I loved Andy Serkis.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I didn't realize that, like, I think I saw him in the trailer, but my brain didn't remember that. So I was very pleasantly surprised when he popped up.
Yes, I know it's, like you already said, you thought the movie was long, but out of a 3-hour movie, I'm asking for more Andy Serkis.
Oh,
like,
no.
I could have used more of him.
I wish we would have had a little bit more Alfred Batman, Alfred, Wayne connection, a little less like, Batman, Catwoman action. Like, that would have been A-okay for me.
So you would have rather seen the relationship aspect between Bruce and Alfred.
Yes.
Rather than Catwoman and Batman.
Especially considering, like, I don't think Catwoman's going to be back. Like, she's left. She's gone. And, like, that's the whole bit, right? Like, every...
No, she'll be back. Come on now.
If they do a sequel?
It's Catwoman. She's going to be back at some point.
I mean, well, at some point. I'm just saying, like, as far as world building, character establishment, I would have rather they invested more time in Alfred, who is, a huge mainstay in Batman's life. I would have preferred to have invested in that relationship than the kind of wedged in kind of thing that they had.
Oh, man. Yeah, also speaking of Andy Serkis and Alfred, and I could use a lot more of him, that was one of the moments of the movie that I felt probably the most tense about was when he was opening the bomb that was meant for Bruce.
Yeah.
And yeah. And you got me, Matt Reeves, because the whole like timeline it's like out of sync.
Yeah.
Totally got me. When he called and got her on the phone, I thought, okay, he's gonna be able to get him in time or something. And it's like, oh, it's already happened.
Yeah, like an hour ago. Yeah.
Kind of an Ozymandias type deal.
And I liked the fact that the bombs went off.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I love how it's early Batman.
Yeah.
Inexperienced.
He's still figuring out himself.
Like they leaned heavy on the detective aspect, and he's still like he didn't completely he didn't win. Like the Riddler, his plan worked.
Yeah. Which was, scary in so many aspects, like apart from what we saw here on the film. Just creepy. Let's talk about that. Mr. Dano.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. You scare the shit out of me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, I loved it.
And that's
like
why
I said in the movie, Paul
good.
Dano is always a win.
Oh, he made me so uncomfortable. I didn't care for it in the best way, if that makes any sense. Like, it made me so uncomfortable. That's the take.
Well, there's several other movies that he's in that I can't wait for you to watch then.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take any notes?
Yeah, I took a couple.
Okay.
Penguin Waddle. That was hilarious. Speaking of Penguin Waddle, Colin Farrell. I don't think there was like a miss on casting.
Stop.
I love...
Pause? Was that Colin Farrell?
Yes.
Shut the hell up. No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a little flabbergasted right now. Okay. All right. Hey, you know what? Now?
Nailed it.
Makeup? Out of the park. You did so freaking well. Wow. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little breathless on that.
Like, if I had just been watching this, didn't know anything about it, I probably wouldn't have been able to pick him out.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, who is this actor? He's really good. I love him as Penguin.
But whenever the trailers and everything hit, that was a big thing. Like, basically, there was always articles and headlines like Colin Farrell looks unrecognizable in the Batman as the Penguin.
You know what? I stand by those articles then, because
they're true.
Nope.
Riddler / Batman's identity. That whole conversation between them at the end where he keeps saying the first thing is Bruce Wayne, the look on Batman's face is he looks up at the camera oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, my goof, this is it. Yeah, no, that was that. And it took me a second, too. I was like, oh, he don't know.
Then the realization whenever he says he's the only one we didn't get that. Robert Pattinson did a lot with not saying anything.
With this much.
Like, you could see in his eyes, a look of sudden relief. Oh, okay, he doesn't know. Thank God.
Yeah.
Well, actually, in the comics, at one point, it was during the what?
No? Go on.
What was that?
Actually.
Yes, I'm gonna push up my glasses to say, but I'm gonna totally butcher this and get it wrong because I'm trying to remember it. But it was whenever I pointed out Hush, there was a run of Batman comics called Hush, and in that, the Riddler knew Batman's identity.
Okay.
but Batman was never worried about. He basically said, I'm not worried about you telling anybody because your whole thing is riddles. That's your addiction. That's your compulsion. And what good is a riddle to you if everybody knows the answer?
Yeah.
So you're not going to say anything.
Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because you were like, hush. And I was like, yeah, it says hush. Good job. Are you proud of me for getting the potential possible maybe nod at Court of Owls?
Yes. Another one I wrote down was Thumb Drive.
Oh, God.
That was hilarious.
It was. It was very funny. And also, useful that you had to have the thumb to get on the drive. I was like, okay, all right. You know what? Props.
The only other note I have, it's kind of a weird one, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first time in a movie, in a Batman movie or a movie that involves Batman, that whenever he takes his cowl off that we actually see the eye makeup?
I think it is.
And this is one of those things, like, I never, like, it showed him, I'm pretty sure it showed him, like, putting it on.
Yeah.
That's one of those things I've never thought about, but now I can't see. And I
never thought about that?
I never thought about it until I think it was the movie Kick-Ass. Nicolas Cage plays a character called Big Daddy who's very Batman-esque, and there's a scene where he's getting ready to go out and he's like putting on like a fake mustache, and then he starts painting around his eyes, and I'm like, that's the moment I realized, like, wait a minute.
Yeah. No.
So then from then on, whenever I went back and watched Batman movies, like the old Michael Keaton ones or the Christopher Nolan's, you could very clearly see that it's painting around the eyes, and then they take the mask off and it's just, there's nothing there. So it's, once you notice, and I'm sorry if I did this to you, but once you notice it, it's hard to unnotice.
I guess, like, having done costume stuff myself for so long, that's never not been hyper obvious to me. Like, it was just, it's like, oh, well, that's just an aesthetic choice when they take the mask off, and they don't have any of that on there. But, like, oh no, yeah, I've always seen that. So that's one of the things I really appreciated about this was they kind of stuck with the reality of it. Like, yeah.
Like I said, it wasn't until that movie Kick-Ass, which is another good movie, I like it. It wasn't until that where he was painting his eyes that it was like pointed out, and I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute. That was the last little note I did, and it's just my own dumb little thing.
It's not dumb. I think it's a good point. You're never dumb. You're precious and sweet.
I can show you receipts. Pretty much all the notes I have, so you want to go into rating it?
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and give this one's an 8.5 for me. Yeah. It was really, really good. I'm actually looking forward to, once my edit of this is done, watching that, because, like, I want to see the highlights because I have a short attention span.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. But that didn't really bother me. It never really felt like it dragged on. There was a part in the beginning, and I'm glad they did. Sorry, this is one last.
Okay.
I didn't write a note about it, but I just thought of it. When he's walking around that first crime scene, in my mind, I was thinking, like, man, they're really, like, drinking this in. They're really, like, taking their time. He's, like, walking around staring at everybody. Then when he gets back to the Batcave and takes out the contacts and, like, replaying, it's like, oh, I see.
I get it. I
understand why he was taking his time looking at everything and, like, really looking at everything that's there. And that makes sense to me now.
Well, all right. Well, if that makes sense, would you put a number to it?
Yeah, same. 8.5 for me.
Okay. Look at that. Pippin decided that he wanted to sleep on the couch, which I get it. It's a comfy couch. But he did tell me before he left. He said, hey, I really like the Batman. Why don't you go ahead and give it 10 beans for me?
You probably... Sorry, nope.
Nope, you gotta say it now.
He's probably like, it would have been 11 beans if they had cast me as one of those cats in the movie.
That's true. I think we should start a petition. A petition? A pip-petition.
Oh.
Guinness made me restart with Pippin as one of the cats.
Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing. Like, this is what happens when I haven't seen the movie, and I'm like, because now I'm just remembering things.
I'm happy for you, darling.
And this is why I try to take notes, because if I don't, I'm just all over the place.
Go ahead. What's your thought?
But you were talking about sound design. The score. Batman's theme in particular I really liked it. I think I said it in the beginning. It sounded very ominous and very almost like villainous.
Yeah, like very threatening.
Yeah, because he hasn't become the hero, the Batman yet.
He is vengeance.
It sounds very familiar, and I just can't put my finger on it. Okay, so I think I figured out why that theme sounds so familiar to me. It's the second note. So you know how it goes. That note, because I'm expecting it to go. Right? Am I crazy?
Nope, you hit the nail on the head.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. In fact, 8.5 fine, 8.5 fine, and 10 beans fine. Unless you have anything else. I know your little mind is so great and it's constantly popping out new ideas.
Nope, I think I'm good now. I'll think of 100 other things later.
Okay, well, you drop them in the comments. You too can drop your ideas in the comments. Let us know what you would rate the movie. Any thoughts on the length of it? And also, what were your thoughts on the Selena Kyle and Batman? Were we wrong there? Or it's like you just loved all their love? If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, come on, baby, push that button. It's right down there. Right on. Just go and click it. Yep, you did good. I'm proud of you. But you guys, that's going to be all from us. You all take care, and we will see you next time with another First Time. Bye.